Problem number 1. The probability of rain for each of the next 3 days is 75%. What is the probability that it will not rain during the entire 3-day period? Alright, so we're given that the probability of rain is 75%, or I could also write that as 3/4. And because we know that there's a 100% chance that it will either rain or it will not rain, then the probability that it will not rain will just be 1 minus 3/4, which is 1/4. Okay? Because the probability that it will rain and plus the probability that it will not rain have to add up to 1 or 100%. So we know that the probability that it won't rain is at 1/4. Okay, and that's on any given day. Okay, so the first day we have a 1/4 chance that it will not rain. Okay, but then the next day is a new day, and again we have a 1/4 chance that it will not rain. And then the third day again is a new day, and we have a 1/4 chance that it will not rain. So we can just multiply those probabilities together, and we get 1/64. Or if you want to convert that to a percentage, it's about 1.56%. So a pretty small chance that it will rain, given the fact that there's a 25% chance that it, or a small chance that it will not rain, I should say. Given that there's a 25% chance on each day, but that combined probability is only about 1.5%. So that's kind of interesting. You may be wondering, in case if you're not that familiar with how probability works, you may be wondering why you can multiply these together. So let me give you a little more detail on that. You could think of this as being, you could imagine another, an analogous problem where we have a bag. Okay, we have this bag and we have 4 balls in it. Okay, and let's say that 3 of them are white and 1 of them is black. Okay, and if you pull out a white ball, then it will rain that day. And if you pull out a black ball, then it will not rain that day. So that's sort of analogous to this problem of the 3/4 chance that it will rain, right? Because you have 3 white balls, and so there's a 3/4 chance you're going to pull out a white ball, and a 1/4 chance that you're going to pull out the black ball. Okay, so if you look at that as an analogous problem, then the possibilities for the first outcome on the first day, you have you could pull out the black ball, okay, or you could pull out any one of 3 white balls, right? So those are our 4 possibilities if you're going to pull out 1 ball each day. All right. So, and if you pull out the black ball, it doesn't rain. If you pull out the white balls, it does rain. All right. And that's on day 1. Okay. And again, we're working on this analogous problem. So the second day, we're going to put all the balls back in the bag, and we're going to draw again. So if we pulled out the black ball on the first day, it really doesn't affect the probability of what's going to happen on the second day. So we're going to have, the same 4 possibilities, right? And the same with this ball. If we pulled that ball out on the first day, it doesn't affect the probability of what's going to happen on the second day. So again, we're going to have those 4 same probabilities, or possibilities, I should say, all the way down. So you can see on the first 2 days, we have, well, I can draw all 4 possibilities. It gets a little tight to draw them all. But you can see just on the first 2 days, we have, how many? We have 4 times 4, we have 16 possible outcomes. We could have no rain and no rain, or we could have no rain and then rain, no rain and then rain, no rain and then rain. We could have rain and then no rain, and so on. Okay? And so we have 16 total possibilities, 4 here and 4 here, and only one of those is going to give the case where it doesn't rain at all during those 2 days. Okay? And we can add the third day on too. So again, you know, third day, it's analogous to throwing all the balls back in the bag and pulling out a ball. You have a 1/4 chance that it will not rain and 3/4 chance that it will. Okay, and again we have 4 possibilities, but we had 4 possibilities each day, so it ends up with, you know, if you combine those 3 days of the sequence of whether it rains or not during those 3 days, you have 64 total possibilities, but only one of them is going to be no rain, no rain, no rain. All the other possibilities are going to involve rain on one of those days. Okay, so you can see that the number of ways that we can come up with no rain on any of the 3 days is just 1, and the number of total ways that it could rain or not rain on any of those 3 days is 64. Okay, so you can see, using this analogous problem of having these 4 balls in a bag and pulling out one of them, gives you the same answer, right? So the answer is 1/64, or about 1.56%. All right, so there you go.